has the title will be here in April. We'll have a national championship match, world championship match, check that, in April. Then in May, Andre the Giant, the 8th wonder of the world, and the promoters are still trying to make arrangements for an appearance for a week or so by Roddy Piper.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in this corner, 250 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose, the challenger. The defending title holder, 226 pounds from Florida, Hacksaw Sawyer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that Tuesday night we got probably the biggest card of the winter season, and so don't miss Tuesday night. There's really a lot brewing.
Buddy Rose, if I read lips correctly, said it will be mine, Bonema. Buddy Rose thinks he's Bobby Orr. That should be fun. That sounds interesting enough. I may have to go over to the Coliseum myself tomorrow night. I think that action starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Discussion of the instructions going on. I don't know if Rose is saying he wants quiet from the crowd. No, he's talking something now. You can bet that he's trying to get some kind of advantage, a handshake. Now he wants the microphone. Well, let's listen to what he has to say.
Tonight, Hack Sawyer is going to get the wrestling lesson of his life. Tonight, it's like a child playing with matches, and I'm the matches, and he's the child.
Buddy Rose, out of his warm-up suit. Rose finally about ready to be prepared sartorially anyway for wrestling. Well, naturally, in the time allowed, we only have time to get our one championship match. The tag team will not be on. You can tune in to Hacksaw Radio tomorrow morning. Find out, get the results. And what all happens after television. There is life after TV, you know. Takedown with an inside cradle to almost. Lock up. Whoa, go behind. Rolls him up, 1, 2. Almost got the 3. Buddy Rose doesn't like the way Sandy Barr counts. He's either too slow or too fast. Kick to the midsection. Turns him over, backslide. 1, 2, and he turns over. Now Rose will complain again that the count was not fast enough. They lock up, side headlock. Over the top. Down he goes. Just barely. Just barely. Escaped the count of 3. Rose can't do anything right so far. He better get into the wrestling lesson that he said he was going to give Hacksaw. Buddy Rose sucking it up a little now. And he hears the cry wail on the beach. He's put on a few extra pounds in the last few months, and the crowd's noticed it. I would say he should wrestle at around 245, 250. He says he's 260. I think maybe he's closer to 270. They're at first fall action. Championship bout. Sawyer defending the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Hide headlock, hip toss. Side headlock down on the canvas. Buddy Rose with the hold. Kids Day crowd with a cry, "We want half." Trying to spur the young Floridian into some action to make an escape from the hold. He turns Rose over. Didn't get a pin on him. Did get a count, though. Rose thrown off, but comes back with a flying tackle. Hacksaw dives underneath it. Rose leapfrogs and nails him with a drop kick. Rose showing some agility. He's taken and turned over 1, 2, and that's all. Hacksaw is an arm and a face block on Rose. Turned him over, but Rose able to come right up and keep the hold. It's a headlock by Rose. This is a weakening hold. It's taken a lot of the energy out of Sawyer, and he's got it well applied. Standing side headlock now. Rose working on Sawyer. Somebody in the crowd got to him. He dropped the hold and nearly gets pinned on drag slam. Rose dropped the hold. He had the advantage. Somebody at ringside either showed a sign or said something that irritated him. The winglock now. Hacksaw working on the arm. Reverse leg drop, 2. Then he goes back to the winglock. Now he bars the arm. Rose almost got pinned just laying back. Trying to ease the leverage on his arm. Rose is reaching across top of the referee, grabbing the middle rope to get some added leverage and almost got the pin. Irene, our consulting referee across the way, tried to tell Sandy Barr what was happening. And Hacksaw took care of the problem by himself by moving Rose away from the ropes up to the middle of the ring. Got an arm bar, and he's working on it. Another leg drop, yes. And again, bar the arm. 289-4222 is the number to call for tickets for this week's upcoming card. That number is answered on Sunday and Tuesday. 289-4222. The number to call Sunday and Tuesday. Or my way, tell you the easiest way of doing it, a good takedown. Some action, and Hacksaw put it. The flea market opens tomorrow at 8, closes about 3 here at the Sports Arena. They have tickets at the concession stand. You go there, come out here, go to the concession stand. You buy your tickets, you have them in your hand, there'll be no waiting in line. To pick up your tickets Tuesday night, those of you who make telephone reservations, remember your tickets must be picked up by 8 o'clock or they'll go on sale to the general public. Working on that left arm. Buddy Rose is the southpaw. And you know that before this match is over, he's going to want to throw some punches. Well, that's what Hacksaw Sawyer is thinking, too. And he's working on that left arm. A potent part of Buddy Rose's arsenal. Later on tonight, 2 members of his team, Matt Bourne and Rip Oliver, going after the tag team belts held by Rocky Johnson and King Parsons. The Army says they're going to win all the belts tonight, but they'll have all the hardware by Sunday. Well, we'll wait and see. Hacksaw's brother Buzz, once a tag team partner of Matt Bourne, is now one half of the World Tag Team Champions. He and Ole Anderson hold the world belts. Flying body press. Takes Rose down. Rose rolls him up. Got a count of 2 is all. Arm drag slam. And I'm going to say something right now, because it is shocking me no end. Buddy Rose, although he's been under pressure much of the time, he's not yet thrown a blow or made a dirty move, and he has made some wrestling moves. He almost took a pin there with a great wrestling move. And Sawyer nailed him with a flying body press. He rolled under it and up over on top and nearly got the pin. Rose is up on his feet, but Hacksaw has the hold. You can see him reaching out, getting the extra leverage. Turnbuckle treatment for Hacksaw. Rose to the other corner, far neutral corner. For turnbuckle for Hacksaw. We are in the first fall action of the best 2 out of 3 for the heavyweight title being defended by Sawyer. They have been wrestling 14 minutes and we haven't had a fall. Whoa! Flying elbow, caught him right on the chin. He rolls over, hooks both legs, and it looked like he had the pin, but he didn't get it. He got a count of 2. I'll tell you, these guys hooked up after the Battle Royal. They were the last 2 men in the Battle Royal that determined the championship. They went to war. Here again, we are seeing another classic match. This becomes something to see when Hacksaw and Buddy square off. Hard. Oh! Sawyer and a rookie mistake. Sawyer had him hurt and went in the corner. Dropped the shoulder, and when Buddy went out of the... And Buddy is pinned. Rose is pinned. He had the cradle. Sawyer small packaged him. A brilliant move. Hacksaw Sawyer with a sensational move. Buddy Rose had the hold. Buddy Rose had the hold. Hacksaw Sawyer small packaged him and got the pin. The first fall goes to the defending champion. Well, get out your paper and a pen or a pencil. Once again, we're going to run down where all the wrestling is coming up in the next week. So if you haven't jotted it down, be sure and do so. You should have jotted down that it's coming to your area. Sometimes later on in the week you forget about it and it's hard to get the information during the week. Here we are, big card starting at 7 o'clock tomorrow at Tacoma. A super card at Tacoma. Monday on Yakima. Tuesday, double cage match here in Portland between Rose and Rocky Johnson. Wednesday, a supercard in Medford. Thursday, another big one at Salem at the Grand Theater. A lot of action going on there. Friday in Eugene. Elton Owen has another one there in that great wrestling town. Next Saturday, we're back in Portland, and Sunday in Hillsboro. A week from tomorrow in Hillsboro. It'll be my pleasure to be there. The card starts at 7 o'clock, and that is going to be another super card. We'll be right back. Another reminder, Marv Tonkin is going out for business. Not out of business, they're going out for your business. That's right. Here's Al Tonkin to tell you more.
Hello, I'm Donna Fabry, and this is Alan Tonkin.
Hello.
We're going to do a commercial. First, I have to ask him something. Why did the frog jump on the rock instead of in the water?
How come?
Because he didn't want to get wet.
Oh. Fort Stark. Fort Stark, last chance to buy a car before you get over the mountain. If you want a good price car under $1,200, come out to Fort Stark. Take this 1972 Ford Gran Torino. A lot of places might ask as high as $18.95, but see me this weekend, you pay only $7.95. Here's a hard-to-find 71 Volkswagen Squareback. A lot of places might ask as high as $23.95. This weekend, Fort Stark, $14.95. Or how about this 76 Pontiac Grand Prix? A lot of places might ask as high with tilt wheel and the whole works as $29.95, but at Fort Stark, you pay only $16.95. And remember, there's only one place to buy, Fort Stark. Last chance.
Last chance to buy a car before you go over the mountain.
Wow.
Here are 3 good reasons to shop at Carpeteria. Quality, like this carpet made with new ankle-on nylon pile with built-in Scotch Guard protection. Low discount prices, like this carpet made with ankle-on nylon pile, just $13.99 a square yard, and a large inventory with thousands of rolls available for immediate installation.
With us right now, Rocky Johnson. Now, Rocky, I got to ask you this because it's come up. I've been asked about it all week. You said last week if you could get him in the cage, get the Army in jail cage, that you would either beat him or leave the area and go home. Now, that's a lot to say against Rose.
That's exactly what I said, Frank, for the simple reason I'm sick and tired of Rose. I'm fed up. I feel like I let these people down. I had a cage match with him last time. I kept him in the ring, but I wasn't thinking. His Army interfered in that. This way, with his Army in that cage, that small one, I don't have to worry. I'm saying this. I'm not bragging. I'm putting it straight on the line to your brother. If I don't whip you like the dog that you are, then you won't have to worry about me here no more. Now, since I've been here, I've met a lot of friends. I plan on staying here a long, long time. So Rose is going to take a lot more than you, brother, to run me out in the Northwest. You know, Frank, this thing's been going on ever since I got here, right? He's been on my case. I've been on his. I split his head open. He split mine open. So this Tuesday night, brother, it's all on the line. And I'm going to get them men in the cage, in a small cage, because I got Parsons, White Cloud, and them, and they all promised me that they'll take his Army and put him in that small cage. So Tuesday night, Rose, is down to one thing, me and you.
Double cage Tuesday night, Buddy Rose and Rocky Johnson. Rock, thank you. We'll be right back. We're going to hear from Tom and some great buys.
Save $100 is advertised in TV Guide this week. You can save $100 when you buy this Gold Star 19-inch remote colored TV, only $3.99. That's right, a remote 19-inch color, only $3.99. Terms only $21 per month. At Tom Peterson's, we carry these top 10 TV brands: Panasonic, Zenith, Sanyo, GE, Hitachi, RCA, JVC, Magnavox, Toshiba, Sony. Now that's Tom Peterson's. As a consumer, there's over 300 stores in Portland, the greater Portland area, where you can buy a colored television. But there's only one that takes all the doubt of buying a TV. That store is Tom Peterson's. It's our no-hassle guarantee. It simply says you buy any television at Tom Peterson's, and you're not happy with the price you paid in the first 30 days, or the performance, or the warranty, bring it back to the store, and if we can't make you happy, we'll give you your money back. Yes, that warranty takes all the doubt out of buying a colored television at Tom Peterson's. And of 300 stores, there's only one store that puts it in writing on a daily basis. Yes, we say there's only one place to buy a television, and that's Tom Peterson's. I'd like to talk about brands for a minute because they're important in color television. We carry the top 10 brands: RCA, Zenith, GE, Magnavox, Hitachi, Sanyo, Panasonic. Yes, some great brand names. You know them all. They're all at Tom Peterson's. Great selections of 25s, 19s, 13s, AC/DC color, and it's all at Tom Peterson's. Here's a super price on a 13-inch TV. Save $50 when you buy this Sanyo 13-inch colored TV. Only $299. Our regular price is $349. Our sale price is $299. You save $50. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's.
It's the best of Saturday Night Live, weeknights at 11:30 on KPTV 12, Portland.
Second fall action. Repeating that Steve Regal has called, said he got a definite okay from his doctor to start wrestling Saturday, January 30th. He's now in an exercise regimen that'll have him ready, he says. Just think of it now. He's had that shoulder out over 3 months ago. And laid up ever since, and wrestlers are not guaranteed anything. If they don't work, if they don't wrestle and win their share of the purse, either the winner's share or even loser's share, they don't make any money. So can you imagine what Rose and Matt Borden are going to have to pay in blood to Steve Regal? And we're going to hear from him after this fall via videotape. So stay tuned. Hacksaw won the first fall. Oh. Sidestepping like a bullfighter. Rose sidestep. Gave him a shove. Hacksaw went right through the ropes on the far side of the ring. It's up on the apron. Rose is there to greet him and puts him through on this side. Rose, needless to say, a man with a large ego. He wants to do such things as attempt to score goals tomorrow. He's going to be on skates between periods of that hockey game for leukemia at Memorial Coliseum tomorrow. Oh, he wants to suplex him. A suplex drop from the second turnbuckle. I don't see that Hacksaw can get up from that one. He was suplexed off of the second turnbuckle. Feet almost into the ceiling. First time ever that I can remember. Rose is yelling, first time ever it's been done. And I've got to say it's the first time I've ever seen it done. A suplex from the second turnbuckle. Picked him up outside the ring and suplexed him right dab in the middle of the ring, covered with a body press. And our match for the championship is all even at one fall apiece. Remember, out at Marv Tonkin, they're going out for business. They're going all out to get your business. Here's Al to tell you more.
We're going out for business! We're going out for business!
Not to be confused with going out of business. Marv Tonkin's going out for business. As our inventory clearance sale continues, only Marv Tonkin has over $25,000 available in upfront cash assistance from Ford on over 80 new Escorts in stock. Clearance prices are also in effect on all Ford cars, trucks, and vans. And you'll get 2 free season passes to Portland Meadows just for stopping by. There's only one place to buy a new Ford, Marv Tonkin Ford.
We're your number one!
The folks here in the arena are going to have to look in when they get it home to see our next portion by videotape recording. We've got some words from a man who will be back in 2 weeks from tonight, Steve Regal. Here's Steve.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Sam Menaker, and I'm very privileged to have with me one of the finest young wrestlers in America today, the inimitable Steve Regal. And Steve, I just want to say thanks for being here, and I'm awfully sorry that when you got hurt, you couldn't defend your title and you had to give up that Pacific Northwest heavyweight championship.
That's absolutely right, Sam. I did have to give the belt up. All the people out there know what happened. They know what went on. Mike Masters separated my shoulder in a title match through the orders of Doughboy Buddy Rose, and I was out of action. I've been out of action for 8 weeks now. It's going to be another 3 or 4, but I want you to remember one thing. I told you I'd be coming back, and I will be coming back. I want my belt back. That I left it up for a tournament. I don't know who's got it now, but I'm coming back for 2 things, my belt and Matt Bourne. Let me give you a little history of that championship belt. I held that belt for 6 months continuously, successfully. I defended the crown against Rip Oliver. I beat him. I beat Stan Stasiak in the defense of my title. I beat the big, ugly bear, Gene Kaniski. I beat him in a defense of my title match. I also beat Mike Masters, who separated my shoulder in the first fall of the match. I came back and won the match to keep the title. And last but not least, Doughboy Buddy Rose. I successfully defended the title against him. Now, that brings us to my ex-partner, Matt Bourne. You know, Sam, everybody's got skeletons in the closet. You see Richard Nixon, Spiro Agnew, all the politicians. Everybody's got a skeleton in the closet. Well, Matt Bourne, I've got something to show you. You've got a skeleton in the closet waiting for you, brother. Right here. See that, Matt Bourne? That's a skeleton. This skeleton is alive and well, though. It's coming back to Portland for 2 things. 1, to get even with you. 2, to get my belt back. And that's what I'm coming, Matt Bourne. I told you I'd be back. I don't care when, where. I don't care if it's Eugene, Oregon, Salem, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. I don't care where it is. I'm coming for 2 things. My belt and you, Matt Bourne. Matt Bourne, I know you like the back of my hand. And when we get in that ring, brother, there's going to be hell to pay, I'm telling you. I owe you. I've been out. This has cost me so much money, so much time. You talk about pain. I was in so much pain for 8 weeks I couldn't even sleep. All the people know. They know, Matt Bourne, what happened. They know what's going to happen. And I'm coming back, Bourne, for 2 things. To get the belt and to get you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Steve Regal.
That's Steve Regal, 2 weeks from tonight. Right now, here's Tom Peterson from Southeast 82nd and Foster Road. Some great buys in both stores. Here's Tom.
New at Tom Peterson's, the names: Toshiba, Advent, JVC. The sound, breathtaking. The price, only $888. You save $208 when you buy the system. The terms, just $39.95 a month. Here it is. Toshiba AM, FM, stereo, digital, synthesized tuner with 12-station memory. Toshiba matching stereo amplifier delivers 40 watts per channel. Advent, the speakers speak for themselves. Rated by a leading stereo publication as having the best deep bass response and the best high-frequency dispersion. JVC, direct drive turntable with Empire diamond tip stylus. All this for only $39.95. And there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's. That's probably the best stereo for under $1,000 that could be bought in the city of Portland. Great brand names: Advent, Toshiba, JVC, all put together in a great system for only $888. Now at Tom Peterson's, we don't talk a lot about stereo and audio systems, but we've got them all. Car stereos, portable radio cassettes, systems. Remember, on every system, you can buy any piece you want separately. You don't have to buy the whole system. And here's a super buy on a Sanyo stereo system for only $299. This Sanyo stereo system at only $299 is an outstanding value. Plus free 12 blank cassette tapes and sonic headset. We want to place 200 of these Sanyo stereo systems in Portland homes in the next 30 days. The system has everything: AM, FM stereo radio, cassette deck, turntable, 2 speakers, stereo rack, and the sale price is only $299. That's Tom Peterson's.
Third fall championship action coming up. Spot after this fall. Buddy Rose. Hacksaw Sawyer in the ring. We are waiting for third fall action. Bell is rung. And he's trying to go. Yes. A body throw, more than a body slam. He threw him 8-10 feet. And again, and that time, Hacksaw landed and rolled out of the ring off the edge of the apron. They're all even at a fall apiece. And he really punished Hacksaw to win the second fall. Suplex him standing on the second turnbuckle.
4 minutes
Got him
remaining.
up in the air.
4
That's an
minutes.
added 4 feet or so. He drop kicked him into the aisleway. Hacksaw landed a good 5 feet from the ring and bounced another 5. Buddy Rose working unmercifully now on Sawyer. Sawyer down on the cement, sandy bar, angered at his actions. With hands tied as to just how much he can do. He's going to try to get in. Buddy Rose brings him in. And shoulder throw, backdrop, way up in the air. 1, I think he's had it. 2, no. Sawyer not giving in. Sit out backbreaker coming out. Bounces off the top rope and back into the ring. Rose is giving him all kinds of punishment, ending the second fall and starting here in the third fall. Sawyer comes back, swinging to the rather ample abdomen of the Playboy. Now knee lifts to the stomach. Whip to the far neutral corner.
2 minutes
Brings
remaining.
him out of the
2
corner
minutes.
with a monkey flip. Nail him with a drop kick. Yes, sirree. You could see that one coming. Rose is tied up in the top 2 rope. Well, you see it. You see it. He got the pin. We are all out of sponsor messages, so we're going to keep it right here. Now, you saw it happen. Rose got the pin, but it was with his feet on the ropes. Rocky Johnson demonstrating what happened. Rocky Johnson demonstrating on King Parsons what happened. Buddy Rose has the belt around his waist. Sandy Barr is questioning how Buddy Rose demonstrates his version. We got a dangerous situation with people up around the ring. Sandy Barr reverses his decision. Sandy Barr disqualifies Buddy Rose. Sandy Barr disqualifies Buddy Rose. Hacksaw Sawyer keeps the championship.
And Buddy Rose is here.
The bell was mine and Rocky Johnson stood. Hey, Rocky, Tuesday night will be your last night in the Northwest. He's gonna think he can beat me. He'll leave because it ain't worth staying here if you can't beat me. Bye-bye, Rocky. I'm gonna beat you again. I've got a plan for the cage match Tuesday night. I've got a plan with Thorne and Oliver. Even though they're in this cage, even though they're in that cage, I will think of something to beat you, Johnson. You just stole the title from me. I had the belt. It was around my waist for 45 seconds, and you opened your mouth and said I used the ropes. The cameras speak the truth. My body and my winning ability speaks the truth, and you people will see the truth Tuesday night when I defeat Johnson. Did I beat him the last time in the cage? Did I?
I will have to say yes.
So if I beat him this time, he's going to go, he said. Bye-bye, Rocky Johnson, Tuesday night. Nothing's going to stop us. The cage ain't going to stop us. The prison ain't going to stop us. We've got a way to beat you. This place will be packed again. But you people can't change the decision that night because it's anything goes. And I'll make sure when it's anything goes, I'm going to make another promise. I promised I'd win tonight, and I did. I'm making another promise, Justin. I'll beat you Tuesday, and I will reign #1. I don't lie. I speak the truth. I'm going to clean up the smut around here and get rid of the smut that I had before, and I'm going to take care of all of you so-called do-gooders, the new Hennig, the Johnsons, the Parsons, the Regals. Don't get in my way ever again after tonight, because Tuesday night, I'm taking it out on you, big boy. Musclehead Rocky Johnson, you have interfered in my last match. You're leaving after Tuesday. Nobody will back you up.
Okay, Buddy Rose is saying he doesn't care if the Army is in this prison cage. It's 4x4x9. The Army goes in this cage. Buddy Rose goes in the cage with Rocky Johnson around the ring. It'll be a no disqualification. Anything goes. Buddy Rose is still saying he'll find a way.